What is up, guys? Welcome back to the videos. If you guys are new, my name is Mike. It's been about a week since HIN, which is Hot Import Nights in Minneapolis. If you guys didn't check out that video, I highly recommend it. It was a super fun trip. It was basically my first time there. Super awesome show. Definitely check that out. But it's been about a week since that show happened, and Ariana has been neglected. I haven't driven her. I've probably driven her like once since then. I've just kind of parked her here and she hasn't been really driven too much. But that's all going to change in this video since it's a beautiful day today. And of course we have another install. By the way, thank you guys so much. If you guys aren't following my Instagram, I highly recommend following my Instagram to get all the latest details on the car, me, or whatever's going on. Sometimes I don't know what to upload. I kind of put it on there and then make you guys vote. You guys voted for another install on Ariana. Thank you guys so much for not voting for my brother to drive the car. But maybe when you get your license, brother. Maybe when you get your license. But we have TAKATA harnesses to install. This one is open because my dad got a little excited, but this is how they are when they're like pretty much brand new. They come with a little decal. A couple videos ago I went to the wrecker. I didn't exactly film it, but I told you guys I went to the wrecker. This is basically why I needed to get these. And if you guys have newer cars, like I don't know, like STIs or whatever newer car, if you don't buckle up your seatbelt, you get this like annoying beeping sound, and the car, some cars stop. But Ariana won't stop bitching about me not putting on my seatbelt, and if I'm just driving the car down the street, it's so annoying. So these are actually off a Tercel, a Toyota Tercel, like one of those super like old 90s ones. But the first one I got was out of a Mitsubishi Galant, because I thought Mitsubishi they would have the same seatbelt, right? Wrong, completely wrong. The Galant seatbelt was actually too big, and the ones for the EVOs are actually super small, super tiny compared to a normal standard seatbelt. So the one of the Galant is like this big. I feel like this is like the standard size that everyone's used to seeing in cars, but the one of the EVO is like super tiny compared to the other one. But I tried to fit the first one in, it didn't fit, so I had to go back and I got these ones. I know there's a bunch of harnesses out there that you can get if you want to go racing or whatever. There's different other colors, brands. But I personally think the TAKATA ones look dope, so that's why I bought them. But of course we need to unwrap Ariana, and of course that's always step one. Alright, so now that the car is unwrapped, you guys can see it actually just rained a couple days ago. So the car cover isn't really doing its thing. Water's already seeping through, so I might have to get a new one soon. At least with this new wrap, it's actually so easy to clean. It accumulates like a lot of dust, but that's so easy to clean because it's like a matte finish, so it doesn't really stick to the wrap. It doesn't scratch because it's not paint, and I don't know, I just really like the color. By the way, in case you guys are wondering, these are like the bolt-on ones. So the ones that kind of bolt on to where your rear seat would be, or like the child seat is. Those are the ones that I got. I know lots of you guys are probably going to be telling me like, oh, you need a roll cage, or you need a harness bar to run harnesses. I googled, I'm going to link the description down below. I think it was on Speed Hunters, where TAKATA answers your questions. And those are the guys who made these seat belts, and they said it's fine. They have a bunch of instructions on there that you can follow, so I'm going with them. They said they're all right. Plus I'm not really tracking this car, daily driving it. It's not even daily driving because I don't even take this car out that much. It's more like when there's a show or when it's really nice out, that's when I take it out. So I mean, I feel like it's okay. And plus my friend has a harness bar, and your factory seat belts won't work. At least with these ones, my factory seat belts still work. Just in case the cops want to pull me over, they still work. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the install. So when taking off the bottom cushion, I was looking for like a plug or like a thing to pull, but I guess you just kind of commit. This one came out pretty smoothly. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now that the whole thing is loose, basically just lifts up, and pretty sure that's it. It just comes off like that. Super simple. I'm gonna try and take this out really gently, just so I don't like ruin the interior, since that would be super crappy if I do. So now that the whole cushion is out, I'm pretty sure we use this bolt here. To be honest guys, I'm just eyeballing it. I think this one as well. Yeah, it looks like this bolt here and this one would be the two that you'd want to bolt the harness up to. And then those two would just go into here and then down, and the other sides would go onto this here and the other one or something like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out, boys. All right, so this is this side. You can tell because obviously the harness is in like there's a corner in the harness, so clearly this is this side. And this one, just feed it through. Oh, this already looks so sick. Oh my god. Oh, I see. Okay, that's pretty. So this is a super easy install. So one of the best things and most rewarding things about modding your car is most of the car parts don't really come with instructions, and you kind of just hold the part, look at your car, and you kind of figure it out. If not, people make YouTube videos, but so looking at this, since this one goes through here, which is, thank you so much Recaro and Mitsubishi, that it's like perfect. Like they wanted you to put a harness in this car. But anyways, this part basically goes through here and bolts in here, and the back basically comes down and bolts onto there. So just by the looks of it, I'm pretty sure that's it, and the other one would be over there. Now according to the website, they don't want you to bolt it down here, like behind, like underneath this like cover here, there's a bolt. They don't want you to use that. They want you to use this, and they don't want you to like cross the seat belt, if that makes sense. They say that's the safest with this type of harness install. Obviously this isn't completely in yet. This is kind of twisted and stuff like that, but it is kind of in right now. It just looks so cool. Oh my god. I have a race car. Oh my god, this is so cool. Obviously this has a lot of adjusting to do, and this is kind of a bitch to adjust it all, since there's one adjustment for this side, one for this side, and another two at the back. But once it's all done, it's gonna look so sweet, I swear to god. Oh my god. Plus, the reason why I went with these, there's a super, I don't want to say that it's like a secret, because I haven't really revealed it yet, but Ariana has a trunk setup. It has something to do with the TAKATA harnesses, since, as I said in like a lot of previous videos, I really love race cars, and that's what I kind of like designed or made Ariana to be. It's kind of like almost like a 90s-esque race car. I know the EVO 10 isn't from the 90s, but screw it, close enough. In the next video, you'll get the general gist of it once I show you guys. Alright guys, so they're basically mocked up. I adjusted it as much as I could. The belt here does have some play, some slack, but I feel like it's good to have some breathing room, and it is still adjustable here. I can make it a little looser if I want. I was trying to get the TAKATA like patch a little bit lower, but the back is almost as loose. I don't want to say loose, but as long as it can go. To me, I don't know, it looks pretty good. And even when no one's sitting in the seat and you have the harnesses just laying on it, so good. So this is what I got so far. It is just kind of laying on the seat, and it looks so sweet. God damn. The gradient pattern and the green seat belt just looks so good. Alright guys, we got good news and then we got bad news. So the good news is the install is pretty much done. The harnesses are in, but the bad news is they seem to be a little bit short, and here's why. This is pretty much like maxed out, and I don't want to go any smaller than this because there's barely anything hanging onto it. Like the patches are almost at the back of the seat pretty much. And not to mention, at least the driver's side, when I sit down, it fits me. This one, as you can tell, it's like short, and this one's almost like maxed out here. I try to refrain from asking my dad to help me out. I'll let him take a look at Ariana, see if he has any ideas or anything that he can maybe do once he wakes up, and maybe he can actually figure out what could make it work. Alright, so my dad is now awake, and he saw the issue And he says he can fix it and make the Takata harness the way I want. He can extend it even longer with still keeping the same amount of like safety and like tightness, I guess, what I was talking about earlier. He says he can lower this down to where I want it in front and it should be all good. I'm not too sure what he's doing, but that's what happens when you're a dad. You just know stuff, and when you're a kid, you're just like...
Okay, lift the seat up from the other side.
So this is basically what my dad did. He lowered the buckle down and made it shorter here, so it has more material to go through up through there. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Simple genius. Alright guys, so I forgot to end the video, so I thought might as well just go outside and end it here. So the harnesses are in. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what we ended up doing. But I think they look pretty near perfect, in my opinion. The patches are where I want them to be. Same with the other side. We tried making it even as much as possible, like matching almost. And from the front, they still look pretty freaking good. I don't know what it is about harnesses, but I feel like it made the interior pop even more. Because almost every review or anything people say about the EVO 10 on YouTube is the interior sucked. So at least with my EVO 10, I'm gonna try and make the interior like nicer. In my opinion, didn't really want to add any leather since I am going for like a race car-esque look. The harnesses really complement the gradient Recaro pattern, the shift knob, and all these. I think it looks really good. Same with the steering wheel, it all really complements it. With that being said, clearly now that I have harnesses in, the rear seats are pretty much useless. Like, I don't want people sitting down in here and like having their arms like and this in the way. That's going to be really uncomfortable, so it's almost like a two-seater now. But overall, I'm really happy with the overall install. I think the harnesses once again look amazing. They fit perfectly here, they look good, and I can't wait to show you guys what I have in the trunk. Stay tuned for that. Something actually just happened, so might be temporary, my trunk setup, but anyways, I'll update you guys in the next video, so stay tuned for that. If you guys want to support the channel, I do have merch. I have an Ariana jet tag and a couple decals in the link down below. Remember to follow me on Instagram. If you guys enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and join the Annie Perfect Society. Peace out and make it happen.